Are you serious? Are you serious? What caused Prince, the musician, to die? Prince Rogers Nelson was born June the 7th, 1958. And of course, he died yesterday, April 21st, 2016. The cause of his death is very sketchy. Prince was an American singer, songwriter, a multi-instrumentalist, a recording producer, and actor. Prince was renowned as an innovator and was widely known for his electrical work. What? No. His ability to use the electric guitar and other instruments that was quite extraordinary, actually. He was very flamboyant on stage, widely regarded as the pioneer of music in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area, and the Minneapolis sound, they call it, of course, with his greatest hit song, Purple Rain. He would play a lot of variety of styles, as some of you may know, including funk music, rock, R&B, soul, and others, including pop and others. But what caused him to die? Now, I do know this. He was a Jehovah's Witness, and I do know that he was doing an interview in the United Kingdom where he spoke out vehemently against chemtrails. And he believed that chemtrails were poisoning the people deliberately to try to kill off the population. That's interesting, considering he died of something that may have been called the flu. There are rumors. First of all, he was diagnosed, he had the flu. And there is rumors he died from the Zika virus. Now, let me just tell you what I saw. I did see Dr. Gupa on CNN. He gave his explanation. Of course, nobody knows. The autopsy, I believe, is today. But 2 weeks ago, Prince had to cancel a couple of his shows due to the fact he had a severe case of the flu. Now, he eventually went to Atlanta and performed 2 shows back to back, actually. And on Friday night and they said he performed tremendously, that the crowd went crazy, the place was sold out, and he was flawless. But that night, flying back from Atlanta to Minnesota, they literally had to make an emergency landing and stop at a hospital in Peoria, Illinois, where Prince went in and stayed for 3 hours for hydration, okay, because he was severely dehydrated. Now, if you've had the flu and you're very dehydrated to begin with, then you go and play back-to-back shows on a Friday night for 90 minutes of hard performance, and you're already sick. It's very possible that he had hit the wall and was extremely dehydrated. So they stop the hospital. He checks in late Friday night. They release him 3 hours later, early Saturday morning, and they fly on home to Minnesota. Then that night, Saturday night, he performs at a little show in Minnesota. All right. Sunday, he is seen riding his bike there in the streets of Minnesota on Sunday. Now, Monday through Wednesday, there's no recollection of his whereabouts, or is he just home? Is he sick in bed? Is he getting worse? What is the story? Nobody really has that details yet. We just know that yesterday he's found in an elevator, non-responsive and dead on arrival. He died, and the diagnosis to his death so far has been severe case of the flu, although there are some news agencies reporting that he actually had Zika. Then again, there could be numerous other things that have been the cause of death. Of course, until the autopsy is done and the toxicology is done, then we really won't know what caused the death of Prince. He was only 57 years old, and so a lot of people are wondering what, and he dies during these 13 days of the blood sacrifice to the beast. And there's some really weird things going on. There's some other celebrities also dying, maybe lesser known, but still out there. So anyway, we'll keep a close eye on what's going on with this story, simply because, first of all, pray for his family. It's a tremendous loss for the family. There's no question about it. Need to lift him up in prayer. But the fact that he spoke out against chemtrails and the New World Order, He could not be, in the music industry, nobody owned him. He controlled his own destiny. He owned his own production company and his own record labels. So this is a guy that the Illuminati could not control and spoke out against them, including chemtrails. Just a thought. I don't know. It may have nothing to do with it. But are you serious? It needs to be brought to the table, and that's something I'll do. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to Bible prophecy. We're truly living in the last days. Tonight I'll be speaking in Decatur, Illinois, not far from where Prince was actually in the hospital. I'll be preaching in Decatur, Illinois tonight at the Cornerstone Life Church in Decatur, Illinois. Go to my website for all the details. I'll be there tonight, and tomorrow I'll be speaking in a conference at the Hilton Gardens up in Rockford, Illinois. So I hope to see some of my brothers and sisters and friends and all of you up there in the state of Illinois tonight and tomorrow. And then Sunday morning I'll be right back at my home church in Knox, Indiana, and Sunday Night Live I'll be right here. Matter of fact, I'll be here today at 12 noon Eastern at my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com.